Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Vice President for Research, Ellen Fisher. VPR Fisher has been instrumental in helping to create and stand up the Quantum Mexico Institute together with Provost Holloway, and is leading this effort here at the university and is going to give us some additional welcoming remarks.
I have remarks written out. I've been told that I'm better when I just do things freeform, but for this kind of an audience, I really felt like I needed to write some things down. And then that became like 6 pages of notes. So, which aren't really notes, it's actually like a whole thing. But I want to begin by thanking all of our guests for being with us this morning. And I really want to, there's a lot on this list. And I think that it's great. We have UNM Leadership here. You've already heard from Provost Holloway. You're now hearing from me. And there are others in the room that come from UNM Leadership. We have UNM alumni. We have research staff, faculty, and students that are here. We have representatives from CNM, which is awesome, great partners that we've really built a lot with CNM within the quantum universe, if you will. We also have our industry partners, including representatives and leaders from Sandia and Los Alamos National Labs. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have a lot of local and state leaders that are also here today, which is just fantastic to see that. And today is really an exciting day. I've only been at UNM for about, I keep saying this, only 3.5 years. At some point, I'll stop saying only, and because it'll be a bigger number, and I won't say only. I've only been at UNM for 25 years. So anyway, but today is a really exciting day because I really see our Quantum New Mexico Institute as an opportunity for bringing together the two things that I really love about being in academia, which is that I truly believe that research is education. And through research, we do a lot to educate students and build that workforce that you've already heard so much about, but we also educate ourselves about our world and we create new knowledge, and all of that is education. So I hope that when you leave here today, that everything you hear and everyone you meet will demonstrate why New Mexico really is the best place to be right now for quantum science and engineering. We have to put that in there. Because we have all the resources we need to lead, you being here with us today sends a clear message to not only everyone in this room, but to the entire state of New Mexico and beyond, that really New Mexico is the place to be for quantum science and engineering. I'm a scientist. I'm sorry. And that message, so I'm sorry. Our message is really, you've already heard it, and I'm just going to repeat it. Our future as a leader in quantum science technology is promising and bright when we work together. And I just before we started, was talking to various people, and I got that message over and over and over again, that this has been revolutionary. The fact that we have been able to bring together people from all over the state of New Mexico and to work together to realize our future. And this is really a message I often share, not only with my team, and we talk about collaboration all the time, but when I give presentations outside of UNM, truly believe that we have the best and the brightest right here in New Mexico, and is crucial for the current state of technology we're in right now within the world of quantum. As Ivan just said, we are on the cutting edge of the second revolution of quantum science and engineering, with new and emerging technologies being pursued every day. And it's our job to ensure that New Mexico is not left behind. The field of quantum science is growing at an exponential rate. And I pulled some numbers that I found that are from 2023, but 2024 is not over yet. So these are the most recent annual numbers, but quantum technology could be worth trillions of dollars within the next decade, with sectors of chemicals, life sciences, finance, and mobility being the first to benefit. And in 2023, the global public investment, so this is around the world, in quantum technology reached $42 billion. That's the public investments in quantum technology. China leads with about 15 billion, and US was at 3.8 billion. These are huge numbers of invested in terms of the amount of dollars that are being invested in quantum technologies. The private investment also quite large in quantum technology startups. Just in quantum technology startups last year, $1.71 billion in 2023. Workforce development is also a key part of growing this field and the accompanying technologies. We must invest in and build the foundations for really realizing the potential of quantum computing and sensing and all of those things. And this was also an interesting number to me, that there were more than 367,000 people who graduated with quantum technology relevant degrees last year, and the number of universities with quantum technology programs increased more than 8% to 195 in 1 year. And again, those are global numbers. The one clear message that I've seen whenever I've looked at anything having to do with a second quantum revolution is that there's a very clear message that in order to do that, in order to see the realization of this quantum talent growing, countries and regions really need to focus on broad collaborations to build strong capabilities. And indeed, the innovation clusters are emerging worldwide. We're seeing it every day. Clusters are coordinated networks of partnerships between, and this is the key, fundamental researchers, industry trailblazers, and visionary government leaders that contribute to the advancement of quantum technologies and drive regional value creation. And that's what we're here today to do in New Mexico. So for many researchers across the state, again, Ivan showed you that big timeline. This has been a long time coming in terms of, we've been working on this for years and years. And many of our alumni that you'll hear from this afternoon are also now leaders in the industry in quantum science and proof of our expertise and commitment to this emerging 21st century field. But we didn't get here alone, and New Mexico cannot become a pioneer of quantum science alone. We really need the partnerships that you see around you here in this room today. So we are here in part to celebrate the opening of our newest center, the Quantum New Mexico Institute, or QNMI. And I'm thrilled to announce that this institute is in partnership with Sandia National Labs and will soon include Los Alamos. You've heard this a couple times already, and it's really exciting to see this happening. But this collaborative investment in interdisciplinary research puts us at the forefront of the second quantum revolution. We really are looking to build that ecosystem within the state of New Mexico. So to continue to level up and accelerate development of quantum information science and technology, and to lead in the burgeoning industry, we must continue to build on this foundation and strengthen the collaborations and partnerships, as well as welcoming investments from the federal government, our local and state leaders, and our industry partners. And we must continue to invest in ourselves as researchers and educators. So the foundation we've built with our New Mexico National Labs has the potential to not only place New Mexico as a quantum state, which is one of our catchphrases, that New Mexico is a quantum state, in the second quantum revolution, but to build a flourishing ecosystem. And you're going to hear that over and over again, that we're really trying to build an ecosystem where all New Mexicans can benefit from the science and technology of the future. And as just two examples of how we've already been doing this, and you may hear more about these things later today, but since 2021, we've had 53 undergraduates participate in the Q-Reach Summer Research Program at UNM. And I want to emphasize that these students came from 8 different schools across the state and across 11 different majors. This is truly an interdisciplinary and truly New Mexico-wide program. And similarly, Q Camp, which is a summer camp that's led by Sandia, focuses on both high school students and high school teachers, where participants learn the fundamentals of computing and phenomenon of quantum physics. And again, Q Camp has had over 200 participants in the short time that it's been around as well. And I really think that this is truly the starting place for the New Mexico quantum workforce of tomorrow. And we want to be able to build and grow on these kinds of efforts and other ones that we have in the works. So that's really what the creation of QNMI has done for our state. It has brought together faculty and student researchers, our national lab and industry partners, and our dedicated community partners to ensure that New Mexico is not left behind in this next quantum revolution, and also to ensure that our scientists and engineers have the resources and support they need to continue to make new discoveries and innovations that will continue to change and improve our world, from quantum computing and secure communication to quantum sensing for medical imaging, navigation, and beyond. So today we really are celebrating the even bigger things to come in our future in quantum science and technology. And I'm really excited to be part of the work ahead. So thank you again for being here. And I welcome you to the Quantum New Mexico Institute effort. Thanks.